This next one's going to be hard too to get through. Oh my God.
Well, I said history keeps repeating itself. We don't learn from our mistakes. We're not learning from that because we keep hiding the mistakes, and we just continue to pound and pound the same issues day in and day out. Hi, I'm Zane. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Man Man with the Show. Just recently, this is amazing, and I cannot believe that this has hit up again. This is Newsweek. And let me tell you something. Newsweek, oh my God, has changed so much in the years. And they're writing so much crap lately. Yeah, I said it. They're writing so much crap lately. It's unbelievable. I can't see how they're still in business. Because, I mean, a lot of the stuff in here, you know, a lot of it is SJW, Karen type of articles. You know, these what do they call it? I ain't gonna call it far left or anything like that. It's just crazy Karens and people that just don't know better in life. That they just basically think that they could educate us when they're not well educated.
You know, morons.
That they were taught in colleges that just basically, you know, taught them, well, you got to be this way. You can't let the man put you down. You can't down there. There's tons of racism in the world. The white man is evil and this, and that. Well, let me tell you something. And this is coming from a Hispanic. I'm a Hispanic born and raised. I've seen a lot of racism in my life, and I've been exposed to racism. In fact, I've been attacked by people who were racist in my life. And I tell you, today it's a lot different. The problem is they're starting to drag us back down to those time periods. I live in New York City. They're dragging us back to the 70s as far as the violence over there. But look, we're getting off the topic here. You're familiar with Dan Harmon, Rick and Morty creator. Basically, he's being scrutinized again. Now, if you remember last year, and I think the year before that, and the year before that, back in 2009, there was a video he did, which poor taste. Let me put it that way. The video is poor taste. I'm not going to show it. You know, you can go out and look for it. You know, yeah, it is poor taste. You know, people did bad jokes, bad videos. It happens. You come back and you say, yeah, I screwed up and sorry, and that was the end of it. People apologize for things. People make mistakes, even in comedy. When you're doing comedy, you know, people, you know, they're still apologizing for stuff. But there's a time to apologize and there's a time not to apologize. We've done enough of the apology, and you know, this again here. This is coming from a Karen, okay, Emily Nolan, who's basically, you know, and I tell you, in every video I tell you, don't go after these people. They're just sad, pathetic lives. They can sit there and write articles just like this, that they have a problem with all these things, you know. And it's a sketch that Dan Harmon did, involved an infant, and basically, you know, he sort of did a sort of like a Dexter type serial killer type situation, and he tried to do it for laughs, and now he's paying for it still. And the thing about it is, he did apologize for it. Now, you know, Rick and Morty has gotten a 70 episode run. It's doing fantastic. Dan is also moving on with another series. His cohort is doing another one. I mean, you have Solar Opposites out there, which is fantastic. These guys have done commercials for Burger King. Has done is it Burger King or is it Wendy's? Wendy's. I'm sorry, Wendy's. They gave a free commercial for McDonald's when they were advertising for Szechuan sauce. I mean, you saw what that did. That was hysterical. I mean, these guys sell a lot of T-shirts and props and Funko Pops. I mean, they have a great show. And basically, now they're being attacked once again. And, it's amazing that there are other things in the world that are going on. And I said this in another episode. There are children being murdered on our streets everywhere in this country. There are, cities that are burning, basically because of political ideologies that they're just literally, right now, New York, I'm in New York. Everybody around me is considering leaving. I mean, it's funny. Everyone is considering leaving. We have 13,000 apartments are available in New York City versus, was it 5,000 last year? Can you imagine that? San Francisco is flushed down the toilet. I mean, literally. I mean, you had Gary Beegler from Nerdrotic. He just moved down to San Diego temporarily because he had to get out of San Francisco. It just really, and this is all into politics. This is all our leaders in these states. These are the people that we're doing it with, and this is also the media. Stuff like this, when you have articles like this that comes out, and they're trying to burn, and I'm telling you, this is what it is. They can't control a series like Rick and Morty, which basically plays around with politics, like South Park, Family Guy, a lot of other series. They try to control these, and I said this in a manga episode. If they can't control it, they're going to destroy it. And it's the truth with this. Why do they keep harking back on this 2009 thing? It's because it didn't work the last time. He apologized for it. And that's the end of the story. Dan, don't apologize for it again, because you already done it. And you didn't need to apologize for it, really, because basically it was a bad joke, bad taste. Hey, listen, move on. Everybody has a bad, when you're a comedian, you're on set and stuff like that, they're going to tell you. Even Chappelle, hey, I can have a bad set. Don't do that set again. Do something different. That's going to happen. And I'm telling you, today is Dan Harmon. Tomorrow is going to be the Chappelles. And it's going to be everybody else. And it's already happening. You're already seeing this stuff. You're already seeing what's going on in the Ellen show. How crazy is that right now that's going on? Even though, how evil Ellen turned out to be, which everybody already knew that already. Everything I hear is like, this one has to apologize for this. This one has to apologize for this. We have to have reparations for this. When is this going to stop? When is this really going to stop? I talked in another episode, how they talk about problematic that Blazing Saddles and 300 is. When you're putting taglines or you're hiring people to write apologies and to explain the movie, which they didn't understand, they didn't know the history, and like I said, they're writing crazy articles like this to cancel these people out. The tide is beginning to turn, and I'll tell you why. Because you're hearing these situations, you're seeing like the Patreon lawsuit that's going on. You're seeing sites like Parler come up and a couple of others that are starting to rise up, that people are fighting back, and they're coming to those sites to express their feelings on there. There are situations where certain other apps are being sued. Some others are being canceled out. Some people, even on the side of the left, are moving away from what was preached before, because they're realizing it is a problem. It is the issues. They're doing what the Razzies were doing. Okay, understand that. People are like, well, we have these issues and stuff like that. Yeah, the Razzies was doing the same thing too. And what happened? You had millions of people die because of that. And it's going to happen again. It's already happening that people are dying on the streets. And basically, you have media people like this. They're just writing pure crap. Orange man bad in such a situation. Okay, you don't like the guy? Fine. Admit you don't like the guy. It's okay. You could disagree. I've disagreed with presidents before myself. But if the guy's doing things to remedy situations, then you're going to say, hey, I don't like him, but he's done this. But also, I just don't like him. But you don't sit there and say, listen, let's burn this, let's burn that. I heard the stupidest thing this week is that people were freaking looting, and it says, oh, we have the right to loot to get reparation. Reparations for what? You know, all the bad things that happened to us. Bad things happen in life. That's life. Wake up. Stop listening to your professors. And that's one thing I've said plenty of times. And I'm saying that, and this is outside, not on the show, and I'm saying this now. To my young people that are watching this, because I know I have a 18 to 40 demographic, and I know some of those people, they're ready to get ready, they want to go to college. Don't go to college. I'm telling you right now. Don't spend the money. Don't end up with a debt in your life. You want to go to school? Do what I did. Trade school. I went to a trade school because at that time, colleges weren't offering. They were only offering film. They weren't really offering broadcast. A couple of the colleges that was offering the broadcast were very far away, and I was not willing to pack up and move away because I was doing some good stuff in New York City at the time. Trade school got me through it. I didn't get a degree, but I did get somewhat of an education and an improvement on my education values. Trade school is what's in right now. If you have the chance to go to trade school, go. Do it. Better than what they're offering, because colleges are not offering the experience you need to survive in the market. Because let me tell you, you go to trade school, you're going to have a job when you come out of it. Because I know there are a lot of things that are going on. They're going to need people to work. They're like saying, well, you got to have people doing technology and stuff like that. Yeah, but there got to be people to build the technology, people to manufacture the technology. We send all our stuff overseas. Hey, we should be making everything here. And there was a time when we did. Like I said, not drifting off. Dan, don't apologize once again. And, stop with this whole harassment stuff on people. Yeah, he did it. Fine. Move on. Stop creating articles because you want clicks. You want to make some money. And you end up backfiring it on you. So comment below. Tell me how you feel about this. I know I rambled on a little bit longer than usual. But I'm sorry about that. But a lot of stuff is pissing me off lately. And like I said, I'm in New York. New York is dying. And it happens to be because of these thoughts and ideologies that some people have. So don't forget to subscribe, like, support, share. Hey, I know there's a lot of you who haven't subscribed yet. Hit that subscribe. Because I tell you, my ratio, it is not up there. And I know there's a lot of you out there. You do tune in, but you're not getting my notifications. I know I have a lot of people on some of the other sites on there. Thank you for subscribing there. I mean, from one technical aspect, I've already reached over 1,000 subscribers, but not on one site, on multiple sites all together. You pile it in together. But I'm going to leave you with this, as I've been leaving you in the last couple episodes. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. So until next time, have a good one, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll get through this.
Have you any idea how successful censorship is on TV? Don't know the answer? Successful, isn't it?
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and please share this video. We are on multiple social media sites listed below, and don't forget, hit that notification bell to let you know when new episodes premiere here on Cuticast TV.